Hello everyone and welcome to Grey Hammer. Today we're going to be doing a care guide for the rough green snake, one of those snakes that you may be able to convince slash de um it's a great snake to help remove fears for people who are afraid of snakes. We'll talk about why in a little bit, but um so we're going to do a care guide for them. Um Apologies for it not being as polished as the other ones have been. I haven't had time to prepare PowerPoint slides, but so rough green snake is 3 foot, 4 foot long. They're native to the southeastern United States and southwestern Mexico. They prefer wet, forested areas for habitat. They're very slender, like no more than an inch in diameter. They're sensitive pets, so it's best to get them captive bred when possible. Um, Good care, they're able to be living at least 15 years. Minimum terrarium size 18 by 18 by 36. Larger is better. They're very active. Um, you got to make sure it's escape proof because they are a snake. You can keep more than one. Let's go over some enclosures real quick. I have the 24 by 18 by 36 enclosure as one you could use. 205, so a little bit more expensive than your garter snakes enclosures, but it's not too bad. 2 by 2 by 4 would be even better. Get that 255 price point. And then if you really want to go crazy, go to the 4 by 2 by 4. Gives you plenty of room for them. $455, but would be great enclosure. Um, UVB, most snakes can usually survive without UVB. Rough green snakes are diurnal snakes, so they do require it. So get either the Arcadia Shade Dweller or the T8 Reptisun, so light UVB. Um, UVB is blocked by glass and plastic. Um, Place your bulb every 12 hours, 13 hours on 11 days, or during the summer, 11 hours on during the winter. Um, Best temperature for rough green snakes, um, basking temp of 90, temperature gradient of 72 to 80. You want low heat, low wattage heat bulbs, two of them. Um, so don't use ceramic heat emitters, red bulbs, or blue bulbs. Humidity levels for rough green snakes, the average humidity of 50 to 75. Um, Humid hide with sphagnum moss, we've already gone over that. Mist once per day, once to twice a day. Or you could use a mister. Best substrate, I'd say go with the plantation soil. Um, how to decorate, you're going to want lots of branches, twigs, vines, cork tubes, ledges, live or artificial plants. And what to feed them? Insects. They're an insect eater. So but like even better so than garter snakes, like dubias, crickets, hornworms, silkworms, millipedes, wax moths. You can give them superworms. Apparently, so wild caught specimens may be very picky eaters, but apparently silkworms are a great way to get them to eat. That and black soldier fly um, larvae. So juveniles should be fed daily, adults fed 2 to 3 times a week. 2 to 3 insects roughly the size of the snake's head. You'll need calcium dusting, a small water bowl, and feeding ledge for your snake to drink from. Generally don't handle them, but you can feed them by hand. So let's go on here and just see what else we can, um, what information we can get. They don't bite, no venom. It grows up to 45 inches and is very thin. Geographic range from Florida north to Maine. They don't have a map here, but least concern, they're a common snake. And it goes all the way down to Mexico. They prefer moist meadows and woodlands, often near water. Highly arboreal. It's found in lakeshore, stream banks, upland ravine. Um, Frequently found climbing in low vegetation, but is also a good swimmer. It is often found on the ground. It is largely diurnal. Mostly insects and terrestrial arthropods, but some snails and tree frogs. It's not a constrictor, it just swallows its prey whole. Um, so mostly arthropods. Um, they get water from trees. They're eaten by birds and other snakes. They reach maturity at about age 2, um, and they can lay up to 2 to 14 eggs, sometimes in communal nests. Um, they're not of conservation concern, and that's about it on that. So this is going to be a short video, but let's go. I'll show you what kind of I do to look for decor. I go to Etsy a lot, Etsy and eBay, and then I do like if I sign in. No, I don't want to do that on camera. Let's just look up driftwood, and you can usually get so like this is a bundle of 10 to 16 inches for 23 bucks. So 10 pieces for 29 bucks. There, or like this one, a 24-inch one for 28 bucks. Not too bad. Good climbing area. You could do a stylized bit. Here's some branches. Natural brown, and we'll say, yeah, 24. But that's what it would look like. Like you can get some pretty cool looking driftwood. Um, then you could get something like some birch poles or something like that, or alder poles to act as tree limbs. I might pause it and come back. Uh, These I love. Something like these, length of 3 to 4 feet. Um, Comes with one pole for 23 bucks. Not too bad. I'm going to pause, sign in, and I'll show you some of the stuff I have saved. Alright, so here's some stuff. It looks like a lot of my stuff that well, let's just go to Moosehead Slate and see. So you can get some slate. Um, this would be great basking areas. So you can get all these different slate pieces. Let's see this. This place also has some good stuff. These would look good, but those are you want to get some smaller ones. Um, just like this one would be great, especially if you're building a lot of terrariums. Just have 100 pieces. That is smaller than 6 to 20 inches. Those don't look like 20 inches. Huh, interesting. Do 16 to 18. So those would be great. Um, I like the idea of these. They would be a great way of adding humidity. See if they're a little bit of a. You gotta look around. They really. Let's see. I think these would be great in a terrarium for. Yeah, you could get them pretty easily. So this tree moss. You can grow on branches on the side of your terrarium. Will hold water pretty well. Um, you can buy lichen, moss, sand. I think this place sells nicer looking rocks. Yeah, so you can get some more decorative rocks if you want to. You can get turkey tail mushrooms, and then this place sells mossy logs. I'm probably not going to buy from them because it's expensive, but um, looks really cool. Um, under and they've got pine cones and things of that nature. You can. I would suggest sterilizing everything before when you get it because you don't know. Um, you don't know how clean it is, so um, either soak it. Yeah, it's probably soak it. But yeah, that's kind of the general idea. And then you should do like these burls and stuff. Birch bark to as like decomposing stuff. That's just a little insight into my. Um, well, let me go see on eBay real quick. See, what I like on eBay is you can get live plants really easily. So like Jack in the Pulpit, some Tillandsia, rattlesnake orchids. Those are all things you could get. But if we do like driftwood, you can get all this spider wood and things of that nature. Great things for them to hide and climb around in. But that's going to be it for this episode. Please let me know how you liked it. Sorry that it wasn't in the regular format, but I think it will be fine. I'll see you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what animal you'd be most excited to see a cure guide in. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.